Hello Gemini, and welcome to your reading for June the 24th through June the 30th. And so I am not on screen, as you can see, for reasons I don't really want to go into, but anyway, I'm here, and this is in the spirit of getting these out to you on time. And the only really significant thing I've tailored these the astrology readings this week, so I'm going to talk about them while I shuffle the cards. The only thing that's really happening that's kind of significant this week is that Mercury, the planet of intellect, communication, and thought process, is moving from Cancer into Leo. So Cancer's more introverted, Leo's more extroverted. There's some pride in your ideas, and your communication will flow much more easily, and you just have to be a little careful of being a little egocentric, you know, because Leo can sometimes be like that, but usually the shadow side of Leo's usually loving, open heart. So I feel that things are really going to get easier for you in the communication realm. 3 cards for Gemini, please. 3 cards for Gemini. Anything else happening? You've got the Sun in your house of income, so it looks very promising. And you've got Venus. You're feeling very attractive. Venus is in your sign. You're looking attractive. Venus beautifies everything that it's in, and you're kind of very flirty, I feel, you know, Gemini. You're really into flirting. And there's 2 more cards for Gemini. 2 more cards for Gemini. There we are. 1 more card for Gemini. You have the moon right now, today, which is Monday, in your 11th house. That's community. Yeah, things look really nice for you this week, Gemini. Okay, let's just... I won't turn that over yet. And these are clarifying cards. I have already shuffled these off camera. You've got Jupiter in your 7th house of relationships, so things are really expanding. You know, Jupiter's in Sagittarius. It's all about expanding, bigger, better, more. So if you have a negative relationship, it's going to get kind of bigger and more prominent, but if your positive relationships will just flourish. Please, oh, wait a minute, I can't do this yet, sorry, because I haven't turned these over. Okay, please clarify the 5 of Pentacles for, there we are. Please clarify the Knight of Swords for Gemini. Please clarify the Knight of Swords for Gemini. Clarify. There it is. Okay. And please clarify the Hermit for Gemini. Please clarify the Hermit for Gemini. There it is. Okay. Queen of Cups. All right. Is that? Oh, that's part of my... I'm going to turn them around like this as I read them. The first card out for you is the 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles is about deprivation. You're feeling deprived, and look, you've got the Queen of Wands, so I feel that you're feeling deprived of passion, and perhaps you don't feel that you get out enough, that you're not, you know, social as much as you want to. So something, in some way, you're feeling restricted, and I feel that it's a social restriction. So the 5 of Pentacles is all about deprivation, and it's not about not seeing the gifts or the magic in the moment. And look, the Queen of Wands has it all. So I really am feeling that you are feeling a bit Cinderella-ish, if you will. You want to go to the ball and you can't get there. That's your feeling. Sometimes these are, they're not realistic in a way. Well, you'll probably feel, that feeling will probably change as Mercury goes into Leo on Wednesday, I think it is. Yeah, Wednesday. Now, the next card out for you is the Knight of Swords. So things are going to pick up pace. So I feel that you've probably, look, the whole Neptune stationing retrograde last week on Friday has really put us all in a bit of a fog, and it's like treading in molasses for some of us. Some of us are more affected than others. I know it's been really difficult for me to get things done and focus, so I'm sure that's happening for a lot of people. Now, this is, the nights are always about moving forward, right? So this is a really fast-paced night, and he is making judgments very, very quickly. He's the champion for justice, so he wants to make sure that everyone pays for what they've done. So if he thinks you're doing anything terrible, he's like gonna, you know, put that sword down. Now, this is the thing. It's clarified by the Hanging Man, so, or the Hanged Man in this case. The Hanging Man in this deck, the Hanged Man in that deck. You may be judging a situation and you're being asked to look at it from a different perspective. And it's asking you, the cards are asking you, the spirit is asking you to take a moment. Don't rush to judge. Take a moment, and when the Hanging Man comes in, he's kind of hanging there. Oh, here we go. For you guys, you have to look at it that way. I was looking at the right way, not you. So he's hanging there almost like a yoga pose, right? It's not, you know, he's hanging by his foot, and he's looking at something from upside down, from the opposite spectrum, the opposite end of the spectrum. So he's really seeing something differently. And that's what you're being asked to do. So you might feel this urge to judge someone or something or a situation, and you're being asked to hold back on that judgment and see it from a different perspective, because I feel that the situation will be illuminated for you and you will see it in the way it's meant to be seen. Now, the next card out for you is the Hermit. And the Hermit, darling, is all about not allowing the mind to rule you. And that's definitely Mercury. And when Mercury moves into another sign, when any planet moves into another sign, there's a huge shift in energy, right? So don't allow your mind to control you. It's telling you to, well, look, we can't control our mind, but we can stop our mind from controlling us. And so meditation is how you do it. Look, he's holding up the light. That represents his mind, and he's separate from it, because we're not our brains, you know. We are, that's a part of us, but that, when, you know, in meditation we call it the monkey brain, where it's consistently saying things, you know, like it can be saying negative things to you all the time. You may not even be aware of it, and meditation stops that from happening. It's the antidote for worry and self-deprivation. Meditation. And clarifying this is the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups comes in when she really helps everyone. She's there for everyone, and sometimes to the detriment of herself. So this card is saying take care of yourself, and how you need to take care of yourself is through meditation. It will keep you sane. You're ruled, let's face it, you are ruled by Mercury. So it really does, Mercury's transits really affect you. That's your ruling planet. And it can send you into a mental tizwas. You know, it can have you thinking, it can have you on several lifetimes in a couple of hours. So you really want to quieten that mind, especially as it's moving pretty fast right now. Gemini, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video, share it on your social media, comment. I love comments and feedback. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week.